Hello, students of class 6. Welcome back to our social class. So, today we are going to look at our lesson 2 of geography. The topic is land and oceans, part 1. The topics to be covered today are about Earth, classification of landforms, first order, second order, about mountains, plateaus, and plains. So let's move on into our lesson today. Earth. Earth is covered by 71% of water and 29% of land. As you see in the picture behind, our Earth is 71% of water, and the green parts you see, those are land, and that's just 29%. Surface is not even. The surface of our Earth is not even. It's not the same. As we walk every day, some places are steep, some places are high, some places are low. So, in the same way, the Earth's surface is not even because it has mountains, it has oceans, it has other landforms. When I say landforms, you might be wondering, what is it? So let's see what are the landforms. So the landforms are classified into 3 types: the first order, second order, and the third order. The first order has continents and oceans. The second order has mountains, plateaus, and plains. And the third order has valleys, beaches, and sand dunes. So, as I said earlier, we are going to see what are continents, oceans, and the second order mountains, plateaus, and plains. I will be explaining each and everything. Listen carefully, okay, students? So let's first look at the first order. Under the first order, the first one is continent. What are continents? Continents are vast land masses. They are land. They are just land, huge land. So there are 7 continents. The first one is Asia. Second one is Africa. Third one is North America. Fourth one is South America. Fifth one is Europe. And the sixth one is Australia. So among these 7 continents, Asia is the largest continent, and Australia is said to be the smallest continent. So, under first order, we have seen what are continents. They are land. Okay. So, the second is oceans, that is water. The huge water bodies are called as oceans. When the water is in a huge amount, they are called oceans. There are 5 oceans. First one, Pacific Ocean. Second, Atlantic Ocean. Third, Indian Ocean. Fourth, Southern Ocean. And fifth is Arctic Ocean. Okay, students? The first, Pacific Ocean, is said to be the largest ocean. And the fifth one, that is the Arctic Ocean, is the smallest ocean. So, what comes under the first order? Continent, that is the land. and ocean, that is the water. We have seen 7 continents and 5 oceans. So, moving on to the second order. Under second order, there are mountains, plateaus and plains. So, let's see them one by one, okay? Mountains. I'm sure each and every one of you must have seen mountains, right? Even while we draw, during our small age, we used to draw 2 mountains and then a sun in the middle. So those are mountains, like you see in this picture too. A landform that rises 600 meters above the surrounding and has steep slopes is called a mountain. So mountains are nothing but they are land that has raised 600 meters above the sea level. Sea is so below. When it rises above the sea level, it is called as the mountain. And the side part of the mountain are steep, that is, they are like a slope. When we slide in the park and all, in the same way they are steep. Second, they are found in groups or alone, and when they are extended for large area, they are called mountain range. So mountains can be alone or they will be in a group. So sometimes we see there will be many mountains, sometimes there will be just one mountain. So that is groups or alone. When there are many mountains and they are so big, they are called as mountain range. The highest point of the mountain is called a peak. The topmost you see, so sharp, that is called the peak. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. So Mount Everest is the highest peak in this whole world, it seems. Next one, they provide shelter to flora and fauna. They are considered as tourist spots. Flora and fauna means many species of plants, trees, many varieties are there, they are called as flora. And fauna are animals, birds, insects, they are all called as fauna. So in the mountains there are many trees, so there will be many birds, animals and all. That is called as flora and fauna, and they are considered as tourist spots. So some of the examples are Kodaikanal, Yercaud, Yelagiri, etc. So they are also hill station. We most often go to these places during summer, right? When the school gives holiday, we go with a family to these places. That's why they are considered as tourist spots. Okay, so I hope you understood what is a mountain. Next, let's see what are plateaus. Plateaus are elevated portions of the earth that have flat surface bounded by steep slopes. So plateaus are also elevated portions. They are also above the sea level, but they are flat surfaces. They are not steep. They are not like the mountains. They will be flat. The elevation may be few hundred above the ground level. We saw mountain 600 meters above, but this is just few hundred meters above the ground level. The Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau, and so it's called the roof of the world. So here the Tibetan Plateau is the highest plateau, it seems, and so it was named as the roof of the world. Okay, Tibetan Plateau, roof of the world. So next one, unlike the mountains, plateaus have flat top, which are called tableland. So I told you, right, plateaus have flat top. I'll show you one picture. There you see, they are so flat. Mountains are sharp but these plateaus are flat, so they are called as tableland. Just like how our tables are flat, these are also flat, so they are called as tableland. Plateaus are said to be rich in minerals, and in India, Chota Nagpur Plateau is one of the most mineral rich plateau. So the Chota Nagpur Plateau is rich in minerals, and it seems that people can also live in plateaus. It is also flat, right? So people also live here, and mainly their job is to do mining. They dig up and get minerals and things like that in the plateau. So what is a plateau? It is a flat surface but above the sea level. Okay, so I hope you have understood what is a plateau. The famous plateau is the highest plateau is Tibetan Plateau, and the plateau with most mineral is Chota Nagpur Plateau. Moving on, let's see what is a plain. In the name itself we see, right? Plain. Plain means it's just like that plain where we live and all. So what are plains? Plains are flat and low lying lands. They are usually less than 200 meter above the sea level. These are also above the sea level because we can't be in the water. So it's above the sea level, but they are plain and flat. They are used mostly for agriculture purpose due to the availability of water and fertile soil. So these are used for agriculture. They have good soil because they are few miles away from the water, and they also get good water because they're near to the water. Okay, so these plains are agriculture lands. They are most suitable for human habitation and hence contain the high population. So plains are nothing but the ones in which we live. So we are also living in a plain land. That is what here also they have mentioned. They are human habitation. The largest plain is the Indo-Gangetic plain found in North India. So you would have understood what is a plain. It is near to the sea level, but it is higher, less than 200 meters. They are mostly used for agriculture due to availability of water and good land, so that whatever they sow will be able to grow. Okay, so in the plains there are mostly human habitation. That means humans live in these places. So today what all have we seen? The first order, that is the continent, land, and the ocean, water. Second order forms mountains, plateaus, and plains. To give you a more clear information about mountains, plateaus, and plains, I have a picture. So there you go. In this you see the right end, no, that is the sea level water. Above that is the plain, the land, plain land. So if you go above, the flat thing is plateau, and then when it goes high, it is the mountain. Again goes low, that is the plateau. Again goes high, that is the mountain. So the high parts, the sharp parts are the mountains, the flat in betweens are the plateaus, and the lowlands are the plains. So students, I hope you would have understood what is a mountain, plateau, and a plain clearly. So that's all for today's class, students. Thank you. See you in our next class.